Hi guys, welcome back to Turnabout Substitution. Finally decided to do it. It took all of my willpower. Oh, and also, the reason why my voice is so loud today is because, well, apparently the webcam's microphone is a lot better than the microphone I've been using. So, if I'm... Oh, right. I can just... What? Oh, there we go. So, here's this piece of junk that I've been using this whole time. And that's all there is to it. Alright, now let's start the episode of Turnabout Substitution. Last time... Oh yeah, I was stuck. Hold on one moment. Try that, even though I was only given a quick guess. What? Okay, so it was actually right. Well. Hey, Judge's car is no longer here. I guess the police took it away. Oh, Jessica. Who told you could call me by my first name? Sorry, Miss Poole. You did yesterday in the courthouse. So, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? Building my case against Erlenmeyer. Huh? Didn't you say you were going to retire? You must be imagining things, Lady Justice. Looks like she's in denial mode, Polly. If you have something to say it quick. Unlike some people, I don't have much time. Okay, a suggestion? I'm a little worried, actually. For my last case, I want an actual challenge. I'm just going to crush you too easily. We managed to hold our own throughout the whole trial. She didn't use psychology on us, by the way. I bet you haven't even investigated the right places. Yes, I have! This isn't my first visit to the graveyard, and I've checked out to that biology classroom. Just as I thought. Where else are we supposed to check? You two are actually so pathetic, and I feel so sorry for you. I will actually help you out. If you want to stand a chance against me, check out Judge's bedroom. Really? Yes, it will change everything. You think you know about the case thus far? Wow! I've helped you enough. Figure that out on your own. Alright. On to the Judge's bedroom. However we could get there. Detention center and... Nope. DK and Co. Office? No. Police station? We're still able to talk to... Nope. We're not able to talk to Emma anymore. What about Harry Butts High School? How do we get to the... Okay, so... Going to a crime scene. Erlenmeyer's trial. I don't get it. Yesterday you said that you were going to resign because of your actions during Erlenmeyer's trial. And now you're prosecuting him again? Things have changed, including my mind. Why are her eyes red? Okay. You mean Judge's murder? This case is personal. First Arthur, and now Judge. I can't just let him get away with it. Not again. I want to be able to live with myself if I let this case go by when I had my opportunity to take it. I'll be the one to destroy him in court. This'll truly be my last case. Me and my best friend's killer, face to face. I'll end my career by fixing my own mess. Even after what you did to him in his first trial? This time it'll be a fair trial, no deals. I'll give it my all with the truth on my side. And send that monster back to where he came from. Then I'll be willing to go to jail for my actions. So you're still convinced that Erlenmeyer is a mysterious bus killer? You're having doubts, Miss Switz. I must give you credit. Antennas, I've never thought you'd convince anyone that Erlenmeyer wasn't guilty, least of all Her? You need to be crazy like poor Strings. It doesn't surprise me you're defending a psychopath like Erlenmeyer. You kill lost causes, even when the truth is right there in front of you. It's not that simple. For you it is. All you need is a vague feeling or a hunch, and you take a case. You have no evidence and no plan, just faith, and that's why you will lose tomorrow. It's also why you don't have more clients. You're not worth the gamble. Hey, Polly's never lost a case. It's not like he's been in very many. Your mentor was lucky too, and only lost once. But he only practiced for 3 years. Do you really think he could have kept to that streak up until today if he hadn't been disbarred? Plus, even a joke like Winston Payne got a lucky streak at the beginning of his career. I think I've wasted enough time talking with you. Besides, I have a meeting now. I will see you in court tomorrow, if you are brave enough to come. How do we get to Judge's room? Not only will I come, I'll also win! Why did you wait until she was out of earshot to say that? Whatever. Let's just go check out the judge's bedroom. Maybe she was actually telling the truth. Alright. Okay, so we're not able to go to the cemetery anymore. We get a vague view of his bed right here. He has a mansion. Okay. I never would have guessed Judge lived in a mansion like this. He had a long and productive career and knew where to invest his money. Or maybe he made a deal with the mafia. Hey! Don't insult him like that. He'd never do that. I'm thinking Rhea probably just slapped him across the face. It's okay. I know you didn't truly mean it. Anyway, if the secret of Judge's death is really here, then we'd better start investigating. What's that right here? Hey, don't open the door! Huh? All that snow will blow in here. Do you really want to ruin Judge's room like that? You can see from in here, there's nothing there. Yeah, what about that block right there? Right there. Alright. I didn't know Judge was into modern art. It's pretty awful. Alright. What's this? Hey, Post-its are so 1990s. Why isn't he using ice stickies? Let's see what he wrote on it. 12/27, 4 spoons. Well, it's the date and location of the murder. This can't be a coincidence. Technically, the murder was on the 28th. Well, it was probably the night of the 27th when he got there. Anyway, this post-it means he wanted to ensure he wouldn't forget to go to the cemetery. Of course, now we need to figure out why. Post-it notes added to the court record. That looks so much like the notes found in Rise from the Ashes. I just want to turn it upside down and look at it. Why would it be scary? It's a bed. Well, every single morning, Judge woke up in this bed, and every morning he thought that he'd wake up the next morning in this bed. He expected that yesterday, too. He had no idea it would end so abruptly. What's scary is waking up and not knowing it's the last time. You want to know when you are going to die? Yeah, so I can die bravely and with dignity. Okay, now you're starting to... Actually, she's not creeping me out at all. It just... a little crazy. Oh, what's this? Am I the only one who finds... That's not a bed, Rhea! Okay, good thing there was no clues here. Let's see... that desk there. This is Judge's desk. There might be a clue here. Let's take a closer look. Let's see, a picture of Arthur Chambers. Yeah, they were really close. Of course he had a picture here. He has pictures of Arthur all over. Or the house. Now both Chambers' brothers are gone. Hey, does Judge have a dog or something? He's never mentioned anything about one. Then this must be a vital clue. I bet this picture is the key to the entire case. Its presence makes absolutely no sense! Or maybe he had a dog when he was younger and he has a picture to remember it by, just like he has a picture of Arthur. Or maybe that. That dog looks awfully realistic. Alright, lamp! Oh yeah, what are you doing? Hoping it to see if a genie will come out? It looks like she's having fun. I won't ruin it for her. Okay, this bottle is right there. Your medicine. The blue one is labeled a tranquilizer. His career as a judge must have given him a lot of stress, with everything that's happened. I kind of understand him. In fact, I think I'd like a pill right now. Are you serious? Of course! Okay. Just be careful. They aren't that great for you. I know. Tranquilizer given to Rhea. Anyway, this green one is apparently a soporific. Judge told me he had trouble sleeping after Arthur's murder. I wonder if these have anything to do with our case, and why Judge put these two similar-looking medicine bottles right next to each other. Soporific added to the court record. Okay. Looks like there's nothing else to investigate. Poe said that what we found here could change the meaning of what happened, but I don't see anything. Well, the strangest piece of evidence is that post-it. With the date and location of the murder, especially since it's a post-it. Do we have anything that could shed some light on why he wrote that post-it? How am I supposed to know? Okay, that's not it either. At that split second that I was about to present it, I was thinking, oh yeah! This file! Check out the victim's page. Arthur was killed on December 27th last year, and he was buried in Firstbone Cemetery. He was visiting his brother's grave on the anniversary of his death. 2 other facts show this. His car was close to Arthur's grave, and flowers were in his trunk. And also there was gum. I already suspected why he went, but this confirms this. This must be that important matter he mentioned after his trial. But something doesn't make sense. The trial finished in the afternoon, so why did he wait until the middle of the night to go to the graveyard? I doubt he spent 8 hours in the cemetery. Of course, Rhea. I have a theory about this. Sock it to me, Polly. The reason Judge went to the graveyard in the middle of the night is... Again? Well, at least it's actually letting me... He makes some choices here. Let's see, Gonna present the obvious choice. I don't see what you're saying, Polly. Sorry. That's because I picked up the wrong evidence. The actual reason he went in the middle of the night is... Well, that was close. He must have fallen asleep from these sleeping pills. Suppose the pills work for 9 hours. A full night's sleep. The trial ended around 3:30. If he took these pills, and we account for the time it took for him to drive home and to the graveyard, then he would have arrived at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. Ah, but... Wait, even if the times work out, why would he take sleeping pills at all? It's simple. He took the sleeping pills because of this. Must have been involuntarily. You know, it's okay that to just say you don't know. But I do know! He took his sleeping pills. What? He never meant to take sleeping pills at all. He wanted to take the tranquilizers, but accidentally took sleeping pills instead. I see. His trial must have put him under a lot of stress, and he would be much more likely to make a mistake like confusing the medicines when under stress. When he woke up, he rushed to the cemetery, only to meet his death. Rhea, do you get what this means? Yeah, Judge's presence in the cemetery was an accident. So how could the killer know Judge would be there? Well, maybe he assumed Judge would go on that day to visit Arthur and waited for hours? After all, the accident wasn't visiting the cemetery, but visiting the cemetery at night. Maybe, but whatever the reason, we need to find it out if we want to win the case. I guess Paul is right about... Hello? Apollo! The lab results for the mice came back. And? They're interesting, to say the least. I'll tell you in person. I'll be waiting at the police station. Thanks, Emma. I'll be right over. And who is that? Emma. She found something out about those mice in the biology classroom. Really? Then what are we standing around here for? Let's go! Okay. Let's do this. Police station? December 28th. Police headquarters. Emma's waiting for us, just like she promised. Maybe we'll start to get to the bottom of this mystery. My intuition was right. The mice were infected with a virus. It's contagious for Oh no! It's called MLJ5. A virus? Is it like that terrible mutation of the H1N1 virus that killed hundreds of thousands of people in 2010? Wait, that actually happened? Oh no. No, not at all. Don't worry, for starters, it has nothing to do with the influenza. It reacts with the pigments in the skin and fur of mice to paralyze their muscles, but the effects on humans are much less dramatic. It also is not an airborne disease, meaning you need to be in contact with infected animals to contract it. It really shouldn't be a concern. But you might want to meet with your doctor, just in case. Virus updated in... When was that in the court record? Okay, but what does it mean in terms of the case? Well, it's actually a little difficult for mice to catch the virus, too. They had to be directly injected with it by someone. It's safe to assume that it was the same night of the murder, since someone would have noticed it if it was beforehand. Mice updated in the court record. If the person who infected the mice was at the classroom on the night of the crime, he was probably the one who planted the music sheet in the photographs. The killer! But why would he infect the mice at all? Scientifically, I have no idea. Psst, Polly! Maybe Rowenmeyer has an idea. After all, it is his old classroom. Yeah, good idea. Time to pay another visit to the man in the center of it all. But first, made it a tradition to show everybody my badge and another Dual Destinies playthrough that I'm doing on my phone. Not emulated. Legal copy of it. You know, I'm not actually munching, I'm just pretending. Yeah. Okay. Detention center! You're back. Have you found my hippo yet? Same as ever, I see. Alright. Time to present stuff. For instance, Mr. Rowenmeyer, we found a few mice like this in your classroom. Do you know anything about them? I know the Muffin Man. They were tested and they have the MLJ5 virus. It makes them ill and paralyzes them. Does that ring any bells? I can hear the bells. Someday, I'll be with my beloved Link. You're not getting through to him, but how do you expect to speak with this lunatic? It's like he's not even speaking the same language. I've already been through that. This is at least 20 times worse. You know, I've been thinking, the big issue with Rowanmeyer's trial was with the forged his psychological profile. However, despite all the buzz, we never got his real profile. If we could read it, maybe there would be something that would let us speak with him. You probably have copies at Clooney's asylum. Anyone who tried to treat him would need to read it, right? Well, it's as good as a place as ever to check. Let's go. I only guess. Okay, back to the prison asylum. I wondered if this place would be as creepy as the second time. Yep, still creepy. What are you waiting for, Polly? Let's go get that profile. Visitors? Yes. No! Where did he come from? I'm Director Clooney. Yes. Audie, is that you? Just like sign says, Clooney Prison. Oh, he looks official. He can probably help us, right? She doesn't know! Right. But first, ladder. Look, a ladder. Actually, it's technically a ladder. I know, I just said it. Oh, you're right. My bad. Alright. Now let's talk to, Clooney. Director Clooney, could you please tell us where the psychological profiles of your patients are kept? We are conducting a murder investigation, and believe it is essential. We need the profile of Robert Owenmeyer. I'm sure you've heard of him. Yes, yes. What a cutie we have here. Delicious. Yes. Please, just answer the question. Yes, you two are lucky. I have that report right here. Lucky, you two. Usually, I only keep the profiles of female patients. Helps me understand their problems and they confide in me. Yes. I love it when they talk to them. Apollo. Him. Not a hi, but I knew right away when I found his profile. It would be invaluable. Yes. I'll give it to you in exchange for a kiss. Let's hope it's Hershey's. Of course I am. Come on, sweetie. Listen, God, you perverted pile of platypus puke. I know you're not a director. Not even the crazies here would believe that. Yes, I suppose I'm less of a director and more of a patient. Well, duh. Anyway, you just admitted to us that you steal female patients' profiles. You aren't exactly in a position to ask for anything. Give us a profile, or you'll rot in here. Or for the rest of your life. It's getting kind of harsh. Not that this guy doesn't deserve it. Ooh, when you're angry. Yeah. I mean it. Do you want to share a cell with the Earl of the Gut Eater or Tom Crude? No. Here's his profile. Not my type, but to each their own. Have fun. I'll just go back to my cell. Our talk has got me excited. Psychological profile handed to you from the psychopath. Plus 50 trauma points. I'm tired of all these psychos. Now I'm only taking sane people as clients. Anyway, we finally have his real psychological profile. Let's see what it's. Oh, wait until Duel of Destinies, Apollo. You got a mirror who thinks he's a yokai and an astronaut who. and an astronaut who still thinks he's in space. Yep, you've got some crazy clients, Apollo. On a Saturday evening in winter, the patient was crossing the street with his cat when they suddenly encountered a black car driving the wrong way. Strangely, the patient was fast enough to avoid the vehicle when the animal was hit and did not survive. His mother remembers scolding him for taking the cat out for a walk alone. She also says that when she and his father were burying Charles in their garden, her son accidentally observed the scene from his bedroom. For days after this incident, the patient did not leave his bed and barely spoke to his family. Wait, so when he mentioned Charles, he meant his cat? Charles added to the court record. Anyway, this could be just what we need. I'm not so sure. Look at the end. However, mentioning this incident to the patient has not elicited the expected response so far. We're not the first to try this. Maybe, but they were trying to figure out why he killed people. We're probably the first using this to prove that he didn't. It can't hurt to try, can it? No, I guess not. It's finally time to enter Erlenmeyer's crazy world. Alright. Here goes nothing. This is it. It's time to get to the bottom of this enigma of a man. So, Mr. Erlenmeyer, we have a copy of your psychological profile. It's just a piece of paper, Polly. You need to show him something that really has meaning to him. Talking to him hasn't worked before, and it won't work now. I need to show him what I found at Clooney's asylum. So, where's the cat? That's what I want to know. Oh, must be in profiles. Yep, it's in profiles for some reason. Mr. Erlenmeyer? Robert, I know what's happened to your cat, Charles. What happened to him was terrible, but you can't blame yourself. It wasn't you. It was the person who drove that car. You're an innocent man. You have been. Even when you thought you killed Charles, or confessed to the mysterious bus killings. Please, talk to me. Please, tell me what you understand. Of course. Eh? Of course I'm innocent. I've been trying to tell you that this entire time. Cha! You're completely back to normal. Yes, thanks to you. There's no time for that. Hey, do you know who that killer is? Yes, I know who killed Judge. Really? Hey, please. Hey, switch your voices back. The killer. The killer is Mr. Erlenmeyer? Mr. Erlenmeyer! What's going on? Robert! Fainted? Quick! Go, doctor! The doctor told us Erlenmeyer would be fine, but he needed to rest before we could talk to him. The answers to our questions would have to wait until the trial the next day. Next time on Turnabout Substitution, we have a trial. Yeah, see ya.